Week 5 has been going really well. I'm feeling a little bit more toned, working on my muscles. It's a good week. Here we are, week 5. It's been going pretty quick, I must say. Come along for what I am going to be eating today, entering into week 5. Headed into the kitchen. All right, coming along with me today so I can show you my meals. I haven't been hungry today, and it's already 1 o'clock, and I haven't eaten. So this is good, like my lunch. So I'm going to, I made some rice up. I'm only gonna have half of it because I'm not super hungry. So I'll save the rest in a Pyrex for another time or another meal of some sort. I literally took a whole bag of cabbage from Trader Joe's, the green. And as you recall, this was something that was gonna be going bad in the next few days. This wasn't from my recent, grocery haul. This is like food I needed to eat because it was turning a little funky color. Not really, you can see it's completely green, but you can just tell when it's almost up and needs to be eaten. So I have that. And then I have that mushroom stroganoff that I'm really excited to eat. So I just put that with the rice. That will be delicious. And I have beets. I'm just gonna put a few beets just because they're like still warm before I put them into the fridge. And then I had a little bit of ranch dressing left, so I am just putting it on here just so I don't waste it. So usually I eat my cabbage plain, but today a little bit of ranch on it. So here is my beautiful dish. So here we go, fun meal. I'm so excited for this. Gonna head out for a walk, so I am going to have a banana. Gonna have a bowl of fruit tonight. My little dessert, fruit. If you want a snack, snack on fruit if you're really, really hungry. All right, getting hungry. So I have just a big salad, romaine lettuce, sprouts, carrots, cucumbers, peppers, the works. And I'm going to put my ranch dressing on it and then toss it around. And then I'm warming up my scalloped potatoes that I made today. Super excited about those. And I love Cholula on my scalloped potatoes. I'm not like a big spicy person, but there's something about this cheese sauce. It really pairs well with Cholula. I don't know why, but it's good. So here is my meal. Having some fruit. If you have a sweet tooth after a meal, try preparing some fruit on the counter so it's ready for when you're feeling snacky or need a little bit of something sweet. All right, gonna have some more fruit. All right, I made some just mixed veggies with the Trader Joe's rice that I had from my other batch that I did, and now I'm just mixing it up. I did add some peanut sauce. This is like perfect amount of food. Yum. Oh, I just love this meal. Potatoes and zucchini plain, and I put a little bit of salt and nutritional yeast on my hash browns, 450 degrees for 25 minutes. Had a smoothie. Here is my next meal. I have my scalloped potatoes with a ton of salads, and I added garbanzo beans since I said this week I really wanted to incorporate a few more beans, so here we go. Gonna have the rest of the fruit. All right, this is a beautiful meal. It smells so good. Mushroom stroganoff that I just put it into a casserole with a bunch of potatoes and just some steamed zucchini, no seasoning. I just love it like this. First meal of the day, having zucchini. This is about 4 cups of zucchini, exactly like a perfect amount. I could even probably do a little bit more. And then I have probably 1.5 cups of beets that I'm gonna put in this bowl here. So good. So good. And then let me grab the hash browns. Beautiful bowl. Having a little afternoon snack, just fruit and some hummus, oil-free of course. Okay, so there's nothing fancy about this meal, but the flavor is so good. So I did a ton of cabbage with a little bit of rice. So you can see a little bit of rice, and this is the mushroom stroganoff. And I'm just gonna mix it together. And this is what my next meal is. It is breakfast time. I'm actually eating breakfast, but we'll see if I end up having lunch or dinner or what. But basically just steamed some cabbage, have my 50-50 bowl here, and some hash browns. This was like 5 cups of cabbage, and it cooks down quite a bit. Let me grab the hash browns. I used this parchment paper twice, so I just used it today, and I'll use it again the next time. Cabbage cooked down a lot, as it always does, so when in doubt, stuff it. As much as I love cabbage, stuff it. All right, here we go. This is my first meal for today. Making a wrap for lunch. This is not my recipe. I will link below how you can get it, but it's basically made out of like onions, apples, sweet potatoes. Super cool method. This is dehydrated, so it's not necessarily going to be a weight loss food, but it's a very healthy raw wrap. And because I'm not in necessarily a weight loss mode, I am still losing weight, I am enjoying these wraps. So I'm going just to layer this out here. I am going to eat this right away, so I will add some starch to this just because I need starch, cooked starch. And I made peanut sauce this week, so I will be pouring peanut sauce over the top of it. So you can see this is like a lettuce wrap, a salad wrap. So you can see this will like shrink down a lot, but you can clearly see how much I'm putting into this. Like, look at this. This is a large amount. I have some rice left over from the other night. This isn't a ton of starch, but it should hold me over. So now what I'll do is just kind of put some of this lettuce over top of it, because you don't want to have it really create moisture from here. You do have to be mindful of that. So I'm going to take this. I am not an expert at rolling these yet. Yet is the key word. Haha, perfect. This is great. Just perfect. And I'm excited. I'm testing out my new knife. Check this out. It is so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna cut into this. Test this knife out. Oh, it's amazing. So let's check out our beautiful wrap. Haha, love it. And the best part, I already have the peanut sauce. So what I'm gonna do is just keep them in my hand and pour a little bit of this over this beautiful wrap. Whoa, so cool. And I love the starch added to it. This is a must get knife. Wow, like made in Japan. How it feels. Oh, I'll be using this. You will definitely be seeing this in my videos. Amazing. Okay, so you can clearly see this definitely is not a 50-50, but I am using the bowl. I have my roasted beets. They're gone for the week after this. And my amazing wraps. Yum, yum, yum. Out on an evening walk, I had that wrap and those beets today, and I am still full from them. I think there's so much fiber in that wrap that I literally don't even think I'm gonna eat tonight. So I had my 2 meals and I actually had them kind of close together today. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I'm full and I think I can hold it over until tomorrow. Come on, boys. Grass needs to be mowed today. So we have hawks, and this little one can get out of the fence area. So, taking matters into my own hands. She can't get out of the fence. She kind of blends in compared to the other dogs. So she is safe. I don't think a hawk is going to be getting her anytime soon. Little Dolly. I am making bread for my in-laws. I do this every single week, and today is that day in the process where I get to laminate it, and that means that I stretch it out and form it into the mannequins. So here's the thing. I don't eat a lot of bread because it's not that I don't enjoy it. I just am at a place where like I love my rice and my potatoes and my standard food. And so I don't eat a lot of bread. It's not that I won't or it's like off limits or anything like that, because it's definitely not. I prefer just eating rice and potatoes and oatmeal and all that. But this is sourdough bread. And if you're looking to start your journey with sourdough, I sell the starter that you need to get started. And mine is pretty old, which is great because like you can get it and get started within probably like a week. So this is just laminating it and rolling it into its process. So then I'm gonna let it sit and then I'll roll it in a minute. But I do, look at this, making a mess. Making a mess. Sourdough can be messy, but it's so worth it. This is just great way to eat bread if you're gonna eat bread. You can see that this is getting some really good tension and it's like forming really, really well. And this is what you want. You want it like nice and tight. I'll add in some more flour there. But you can see I'm getting like really good strokes of it formulating. So like this one is like ready to go. So I'm gonna put a little bit of almond flour on the top of it and then I put it into the bannekin. There you go. And it's gonna go into the fridge overnight. And then I will bake it tomorrow. But see, this one I need to get some more tension on because I just wasn't getting it earlier. There we go. Oh yeah, and I can like tell the minute it happens. You can see how it's like really working through. Sweet little girl sleeping. She's growing up so quick. First meal of the day. I'm using that new knife. Look how beautiful this is. I love the detail and I love how it just feels while I'm chopping. Oh, so amazing. Going to put all of my salad in here. So I did need to cut up my lettuce, but I have some carrots already. I'll toss in there. And as I'm getting down to like small amounts, I just transfer over because I'll eat this in like the next day or so. Alfalfa sprouts, I'm really loving these. Celery, mixing up here. This is gonna be a great salad. Oh yeah, cuts so nice. I'm telling you, this is like the sharpest knife I have now. And I love it. Love, love, love that I got this. It's gonna be my signature knife. It will have a lot of debuts on this channel. I cannot forget to add the onion. Let's see how this cuts. Amazing. So you all saw I made ranch dressing, and so I made it beginning of the week, and I've hardly used any of it. So that's okay. I'm using it now, but that's why I don't use a ton of it. so yummy. It's a big, big salad. Today has been really good. I've been like cleaning, organizing, and it's already 1 o'clock. And this is literally gonna be my first meal of the day. I eat when I'm hungry, I'm getting hungry. So I am taking my 50-50 bowl. Can't see the divider, here you go. And let's assemble. So this salad is gonna take up half of the bowl, but I steamed some cabbage as well. So we're gonna be doubling up on vegetables. But you can see I'm probably only gonna eat twice today, but look how much food I'm gonna eat. And I have my mushroom stroganoff that I made into a casserole. And this is really good. Really, really good. Highly recommend putting it with potatoes or rice. I don't know, there's something about just like casserole dishes. Like, I know this amount of food fills me up from a starch perspective. And so, since I know that, this is how I literally eat. Then I steamed some cabbage here. Never can go wrong with cabbage. So I need to fill this side of the bowl up. So you can clearly see I'm eating a lot of veg. So here we go, cabbage with potatoes and the mushroom stroganoff and a huge tossed salad. All right, snacking on some tomatoes before I have dinner tonight. It's dinner time. So getting my 50-50 bowl out here. I steamed my zucchini and I've just been letting the water out of the bottom steam for 4 minutes. So a bunch of zucchini. And I know I tell you all, I love hash browns. I didn't have hash browns yet today and I was craving them. So that's what's going in this side. I love that sound because that means hash browns are ready. This is the second day of using this parchment paper, so it will go in the garbage today. So here we are, zucchini, potatoes, simple. Look at how simple this is. The zucchini was already cut up from this past weekend. These were frozen. Super simple meal. Evening walk. So I will be out of the house today, most of the day, and I'm going to lunch. And so I'm not really hungry for breakfast, so I just will probably eat at 11. But I'm going to snack on the rest of the celery, carrots, and peppers. So basically, I don't like plastic, but I don't have any more silicone little things. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna put all the veg inside of these. Make sure these peppers are still okay. They're good. And the rest of the carrots. It's towards the end of the week, y'all. I'm almost out of food. And all of these celery. So I will eat this on my hour drive, snack on these, and then I will have sushi for lunch. Okay, it is getting late here, and so I haven't been actually that hungry, but like I could tell I was gonna get hungry. So it's like before it gets too dark and late, I need to make something. I have my cabbage here in the bowl. And I didn't do as much today because I'm just really not that hungry. And then I'm going to put my rice from Trader Joe's, half of it in here, and then my mushroom stroganoff. Okay, so this is dinner. I just put the mushroom stroganoff. I'll mix it all up. And this is what I will have for dinner tonight. Love this cabbage. It tastes like butter when you steam it. So good. So I am showing you a raw footage of what my fridge looks like after a full week. So you can definitely see I only have the apples left over, which is good because they won't go bad for a while. You can see I didn't have a lot of sauces this week, so I'm gonna need to finish these up in the next few days. Garbanzo beans, y'all, I want to have beans, but I forget to use them. So I'm gonna have to toss these, unfortunately, compost. And then I have a bunch of cheese sauce that I'm gonna make some potatoes with, which will be great. I have a sweet potato here. I have one more scalloped potatoes, which I'll eat, and then rice from last night. I have 2 things of romaine lettuce, a little bit of cabbage, 1 full thing of zucchini. But this just gives you an overview of how much I actually have left after a full week of eating this way. It looks bare.